Hey, and welcome to the ideasmakelove.com conversation, episode 53. I'm Elphie, in case we haven't met. So feel free to say hi, to let me know that you're here in the Facebook Live comments, and feel free to share any comments or questions, big or small, you may have with all of us. So the topic for today is more of Brendan Burchard's book, The Motivation Manifesto. And his topic for today is one of the 9 declarations, which is declaration number 2, we shall reclaim our agenda. So the first thing I will do is read out this declaration. It's quite cool. So there's 9 declarations he has. This is the second one. Here we go. So we have ceded control of our daily lives. Amid incessant distraction, our discipline in pursuing high ambitions has vanished. The white space of a free day seems unfathomable, because we've become hypnotized by a false but compelling need to respond to all the needs of others. We are pulled from every angle, torn from meaningless efforts by frivolous pursuits to balance our lives with the needs of those we love. We are too often detached from what is most worth fighting for. Our busy work consumes our day, but it is not our life's work. Most do not feel a stark, stirring life purpose. They don't hunger for it in the morning or orient their day in its pursuit. A life of greater joy, power, and satisfaction awaits those who consciously design their life. For this, we shall now declare, we shall reclaim our agenda. So, some of the notes that he has from the book that really spoke out to me. So this is about actually taking our lives and not just like responding to whatever comes up, but actually being very clear and distinct about what it is we want to be up to. What is our life purpose? What is the thing that we keep moving towards day by day? So what is, as I speak with my clients in my mentoring, what is the game that we are moving towards? And what is our aim for the next 3 months that we're trying to make happen? So he has a point here that says, let us not forget that our simple efforts and daily triumphs can gather weight and motion to become an unstoppable force toward a focused and free life. So first up, hello, Jody. Thank you so much. And yes, we're both big fans of Brendan. I've just gotten into him really recently, and I do love his work. So thank you. Thank you for your love there, Jody. So feel free to ask any questions you might have. And, have you read the book? That'd be a good question. Have you read the Motivation Manifesto, Jody? So in this point here where he talks about the simple efforts, it is compounding. It's like this beautiful thing I've noticed. I've developed a system of discipline and a system that creates keystone habits, which I call privileges. And we have a system that's built up that actually measures those different habits and allows us to gain that momentum. And having felt the difference over the last sort of 4 months that I've been integrating a lot of these habits into my daily life, there's been a massive difference in my experience of myself and the results I'm getting now in my business and in my personal life as a result. So really cool stuff. So we barely make it through a single day without suffering browser blackout or app amnesia. Those long gaps in the day when we are lost in a long chain of clicks and swipes that steal our momentum and leave no trace of real purpose or accomplishment. So as much as, I'm loving that you guys are here and connecting with me, I've very much locked down a lot of my Facebook time and my email time, all these things that just distract, the little tiny things that what they do is they set off a bit of a trigger in the reward center of the brain, and they kick off a dopamine release. And so this dopamine release, and Facebook are very much aware of the psychology of this. They design it so that every swipe is giving you novelty, and that novelty makes us feel like we've accomplished something when really we may or may not have actually accomplished much towards our own agenda, right? Towards what we're really up to in life and what we really want to get done in life that's bigger than just sort of catching up on friends' activities or even learning things. If we're not actually out there accomplishing our true worth and mission, this is what can give us a sense of purposelessness, right? By not making that tiny contribution to our purpose every day. Okay, so he also says we spend more time checking our stats than our souls. That's a good one. And hello, Heather. Welcome to the cast. Thank you for your comments. Yes, keep checking in, guys. Let us know what you're getting out of this. And please, any questions you have, or any comments that you might be able to contribute to everyone else in the conversation. We want to hear it, and I'll pop it up on the stream if you pop some good stuff up there for us. So if we are to measure and monitor and improve anything, let it be our story, our character, and our conduct, a mindfulness of who we are and how we are experiencing and relating with the world. So that's an interesting point. Like on one of my habits, it is actually about doing that, about documenting my life. Even doing these lives is one of the things that I'm personally measuring, so that I know that I'm doing my best work, and this is something that I feel called to do and called to share. And so yeah, if you can just identify, and maybe you want to share, what is your purpose? What is it that you want to get up to in this world? And then what can you do to measure and monitor that every day, to just do a little tiny thing, just one thing, and maybe even make it every week. The way my KPI board works is it's measured on a weekly basis. We don't always have time to do everything we want to do on a daily basis, but we can measure it across a week. We can, if we're really truly committed to it, we can definitely commit to doing something, say 3 or 4 times a week. And so the last point that he brings up in this conversation is, for it, which is digital distraction, is an addiction. We are no better off than the alcoholic who cannot avoid the bar, or the gambler, the casino. So that's a pretty powerful statement there, to think about this digital distraction as being an addiction. And I've felt it, like when I've taken days off or weekends off and gone away, felt like almost withdrawal, and it takes probably a day or so to get it out of my system and be like, oh, cool, I can actually enjoy stuff that's not digital. And look, it is a very powerful thing. It does enhance our lives, and we are all using it right now. If we did not have it, we would not be connected right now. But it needs to be managed like alcohol, I think. I think it needs to be something we can use for recreational fun, but if it gets out of hand, then it's probably doing us more damage than good. So that's wanted to make it a really quick one here. And just character, here's another comment from Jody, thank you. Character, conduct, and aligning our personal values. Love, yes. So yeah, what are our personal values? What is it? Now's a good time to check in. What do you stand for? And are you living according to that every day? Are you speaking it out every day? I personally put my values and what I stand for, or my highest value, is even on my cover photo on Facebook, because I want every aspect of me to embody what I'm designing it to be. So yeah, I would encourage you to see how else you can make your values, first off, be fully conscious and aware of your values, and then how can you embody those values and share those every day. So okay, a couple more comments. You girls are loving the conversation happening here. I drop off the internet ages and then feel like the sabbatical child, one return. Yeah, well, that's good. I'm considering doing a full fast soon enough, and maybe just doing the lives and leaving it to that. But yeah, thank you so much for coming onto the cast, everyone. Welcome your feedback and your comments, and any requests you might have for a Facebook Live. I'm happy to take some requests, and they're all focused around some form of freedom, and that's very easy for me to do. This is a spiritual freedom cast that we're doing right now. So if you're loving these, please check in with the notifications there, so you can come on board when I'm doing my next one, and also jump onto ideasmakelove.com and subscribe so you can get the videos after the fact. Thank you so much, everyone, and take care, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.